What's up, everybody, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. And I share prison stories, tell y'all what's going on while I was behind the walls. First of all, let me thank everybody, man. We done hit that 10,000 subscriber, man. I want to say I appreciate everybody, man. Everybody being there since day one up to that 10,000 subscriber, man. Appreciate y'all for running up the views, running up the subs. Y'all know what it is now. Roll to 15K, roll to 20K, roll to 50, roll to 100K. We going all the way up, man. Appreciate everybody again, once and for all. Let me get into this story, bro. Let me take y'all to the dorm. So I'm down there at Reedsville. I told you Reedsville is a real crazy place, man. I'm down there, I'm doing my thing. The hustle game is it's not really slow down there because it's a lot of folks in the dorms that's hustling at some point in time, bro. But it was a guy, particularly in my dorm, he was getting a lot of weight in, you feel me? Me and him was real cool though. So he pretty much be selling weight and I'd be selling like breakdown and stuff. So it wasn't too bad for me, bro. But you know the thing I always tell y'all about dealing with some of these guys that's on the dirt bike, bro. It's always a hassle and it's always like a credit game dealing with them. So I'm in the dorm, bro. It was one guy in particular, a guy named Wisconsin, bro. He was blood. Not the typical blood, not the typical YN, not the typical young wild dude. Let me say it like this. He wasn't even old. He wasn't even young. He probably was like 26, 27 at the time, or probably 28 at the time, bro. But he didn't fit the typical gang member. Let me put it like that. He was from Wisconsin. He was a black dude, but he pretty much like a white dude in a black dude body, man. But he been locked up for a little minute down there at Reedsville, and he had became blood, and you could tell that he was pressed into the blood gang, bro. I didn't know for sure, but I could tell. Sometimes you see some guys and you be like, how you blood, or how you GD, or how you Crip? A lot of times they're pressed in, and you could tell like he was pressed in. Probably was being extorted or whatever, until guys be like, man, come on home. You ain't got to be extorted no more, and stuff like that. So anyways, bro, while I'm in the dorm down, and he found out that I'm hustling the cream, the AKA the dirt bike, he started pulling up on me. Now he paying good, he pulling up, he might get a 25, he might get a 50. And he had a roommate now. His roommate is another character all within itself, a roommate named Black Boy. Now Black Boy was GD, white dude though, tattoos everywhere, all over his head, face, kind of older dude. He was from Augusta, Georgia, been gone a long time, bro. Kneecaps tattooed all the way up to his like mid thigh, all the way down, bro. Real junkie, bro. Both of them was roommates, bro. So what they used to do is Black Boy might come to me sometime, and Black Boy might get whatever, you know what I'm saying? And here come Wisconsin, aka Cheesehead. That's what I used to call him, Cheesehead. His head shaped like, he ain't shaped like no cheesehead, but you know, Wisconsin, Green Bay, the Packers, Cheesehead, Aaron Rodgers. That's why I say that. But his head was like a hammerhead shark, bro. His head was real, just straight like this. One eye over here, one eye over here. I don't even think he could look like this. One eye be like that, one eye be like that. But that was him. So Wisconsin, like I said, he used to pay good. Whenever he owed me food, he used to pay my food or whatever like that. But like I said, just like the typical junkie, this guy, bro, when he'll come and he'll get a 25, he'll come back 10 minutes later. Boy, that thing that fire, let me get a 50. So, you know, as far as you be like, you run him up. Sometimes he owe me $350, $400, but I'm always careful enough not to run him up too much, bro, because you don't want to run him up too much to where they be like, they want to take off on you, because they will catch out on you, bro. That's the thing that go on in the chain gang plenty of times. It happened to me plenty of times. Lose plenty of money just like that, bro, with folks catching out on me. You might wake up in the morning, bro, and guess what? You be like, man, where that boy Wisconsin at? Boy, I be like, boy, that boy called out last night. You be like, man, it about to break your whole heart, bro. You might have $500-$600 gone in the dust right there, bro. Happened to me plenty of times, so I try not to run him up too much, bro. So I remember one night, he was at like $400, bro. He came back to me. He's like, man, I need another 50, man. Because this is exactly how they do this type of drugs. They'll do them, and they'll do them, and they'll do them. They'll get together with other people that they know, and they'll come together and be like, hey, you go over here and you get a 50, or you go over there and you get a gram, and such and such. You know what I'm saying? So one thing with me, with the other guys who hustle in the dorm, we always stayed connected. You feel me? Always be like, bro, what home got going on? He owe you some money? He be like, yeah, bro, he owe me. Be like, boy, what he owe you? Be like, boy, he owed me like 400. Be like, God, leave, boy, you done ran him up. Try not to run him up too much. So we always stay in connection about what's going on and who got the biggest tabs or whatever like that. Like I said, Wisconsin, he came and I was telling him like, bro, you know what I'm saying, it's the last 50 you gonna get. He's like, man, I got you, Jamaica, man, I got you, man. You know, I'm good for it. Anyways, gave him that. And you could tell they binging, bro. Whenever they binging, they go to getting stuff from everybody, bro. All over the place in other dorms. Sometimes you see them waving to the other dorms, talking to somebody up there in the other dorm. You already know what they doing. And knowing that they owe you so much money, sometimes you might tell them like, hey, bro, but now you got to pay up now. Be like, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm just getting something from the bro up here. All whatsoever. I'll be like, okay, cool. Anyways, bro, the next day I seen them. He's actually in the gym. You know what I'm saying? He came out there to the gym. I seen him hollering at somebody from the west side. One of his blood homies from the west side. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was it a big homie? I think it was his big homie, or he'd been knowing him for a long time since they've been down there. So I said to him, I was like, I seen him made a deal or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. When I went back to the dorm now, he got cream in there for sale. You know what I'm saying? He's selling cream, whoop, whoop, whoop. But like I tell you, he's a user, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to have no much cream like that. So he came to me, bro. He owed me $450 at the time, bro. He came to me. He's like, hey, bro. Hey, Jamaica, man, I got you a 7, bro. Just kill the debt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, bro. I don't need that. I don't need your 7. Mind you, I could have took that 7 from him, but I have to break it down. I have to go through the hustle. I have to go ahead and sell all that stuff. And I'm not trying to go through that, bro. Just pay me whatever you owe me. That's what I told him. He's like, bro, you could double it up. You can make this. I said, bro, I'm good. I don't need none of that. Why don't you sell it and pay me what you owe me? But he didn't want to keep it because he know if he keep it, he's going to end up using it, bro. Him and his roommate, Black Boy, they're going to end up binging for days, just going on the dirt bike, just like that. So I said, nah, bro, I ain't with all that. So he's like, all right, bro, I'm going to hustle some off. I'm going to get you some money, whatever. Man, listen here. By the next day, I seen that man, bro, eyes like this. You could tell that I seen him going over there to my homeboy Bubba from Savannah. He went over there to Bubba. He went to Bubba room. I was like, bro, ain't no way they done did all this dope already, bro. Ain't no way. So I went over there to Bubba. I said, hey, Bubba, where he Wisconsin, he came and got something for you? He's like, yeah, bro, he just came and got a 50. I was like, bro, that man just tried to give me a 7 last night, bro, for what he owed me. I was like, bro, it's no way possible they done did all this dope already. Bubba was like, boy, cousin, you already know how them folk be, man. Them folk be binging, boy. They be gone on it. I was like, yeah, bro, you know what, you right. So then I was thinking, I was like, damn, should I have just got that 7 from him and just goddamn broke it down? But I ain't want to double hustle, bro. That's double hustling for me. Just give me my money, bro. Anyways, bro, later on that night, I seen him in the dorm. I had them got some more stuff, bro, because I was getting my stuff from another guy from Savannah across the way. You know what I'm saying? I paid $300 for the 7, bro. $300. You know what I'm saying? Breakdown game going crazy. So when I break down, I'll just bag up what I got to bag up. And I make some little lines or whatever just to bring some food in. So he came to me. I guess he seen that my trap was beaten, because they could tell when new stuff come in the dorm, bro. Mind you, it's other people coming to get stuff from me. They might be cool with him. They might be doing stuff together and stuff like that. So they be like, yeah, Jamaica got it. So he came down there. He's like, bro, I heard you got some new stuff, bro. I'm trying to get another 50. I'm like, man, I was like, bro, you owe me $450 already, bro. The tab is closed. You know what I'm saying? The shop is closed as for you were concerned. So he like, bro, you got some lines? I was like, yeah. I was like, I need some food right away. But mind you, store day was coming up in like the next couple of days, bro. Like it was a Saturday, so the Sunday we was actually about to fill out the store list, and store list was coming that Tuesday. So he's like, bro, I'm gonna just give you $25 in food. Give me a 25. I'm gonna just give you $25 in food. Now, usually, if you cashing out at 25, you get like $17 in food. But I told him I didn't want that. I want straight food for everything that I was giving him, and he agreed to it. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna give you $25 in food. Now I know that they'll agree to everything, bro, just because they chasing that high or want to keep that high going. Wherever they trying to get to, I don't know on that dirt bike. I don't know what's their ending destination. I just be like, all right, I'm going to give you this now, bro. I need my food. You know what I'm saying? I done had past incident with him, little hiccups with food and stuff like that, but nothing that serious. So he's like, all right, bro, you can fill out the store list or whatever. Boom. Kick back again. About 30 minutes later. Bam, 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 bam. Who that? Man, it's Wisconsin. Boom, he come back in. Boy, that thing there fire, man. That thing there fire. Man, it's fire, Jamaica, man. You got the best shit on compound. You got the... I'm like, bro, for real, bro. Don't try to boost my head up, bro. You just want some more. That's what you want. Don't you try to boost my head up. I ain't the one that bring it in. I'm not the one that's selling it to everybody. It's a whole bunch of people around the compound that got the same thing I got, bro. It's probably in the same dorm. So don't come try to sell me that, boost my head up. So he's like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I think they're fire, bro. He's like, bro, give me another 25, I'm gonna owe you 50 in food. So I'm like, bro, you sure you don't owe no food out already? He's like, nah, bro. Mind you, you could only go to commissary for $60. You can't spend no more than $60, bro. So you done got 50 of this, and I know you, bro. You be getting stuff from all over the place, bro. You might go to the store, man, and get some food from him just to eat, because you won't be having nothing in your box. Mind you, his folks be sending him money. He be going for the 60 ball every week, bro. But sometimes, bro, these guys be having this stuff owed out from like 2 weeks in advance. They be doing that, bro. So he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna have you $50, bro. Fill that store list out tomorrow, whatever like that. Boom. I was like, okay, cool. I told him, I said, bro, I ain't playing about this food now. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, I already know. And he was like, bro, on Tuesday, I'm going to call my brother. My brother going to have me a $200 green dot. I was like, all right, cool, bet. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But every time that he said that his brother's going to come through, his brother is always coming through as far as like the green dot goes or the Cash App or whatever. Or sometimes we might use PayPal or whatever. Whatever way it is, his brother always going to come through. So I could count on that. But I wasn't playing about that food. I told him I need that food. Boom, he got the other 25. He went off. Next day now, I see him, bro. He all over the place again, bro. He getting stuff from upstairs, everywhere, bro. Him and his roommate, bro, they like tag team partners, bro. You go first, then I'ma follow up. That's how they play the game. These guys are always playing some type of mind games just to get on that dirt bike, just to get on that cream, just to get high, bro, to enjoy their day or try to pass time. I don't know what they be trying to do. I don't know if they try to escape time or whatever, bro. But whatever it is, they be working their little moves or whatever. Anyways, Monday, Tuesday today, boom, I wake up early. I'm going to detail. I always go to detail probably like 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. Sometimes if I don't go out at 6, I'll go with that first block movement, bro. Boom. Go to the gym, boom. In the gym doing whatever I'm doing. But I know it's store day. I'm low on food. I ain't really got no food in my box. I'm not going to commissary, bro, because I got so much money in the streets as far as food money and just regular money. It's no need for me to go to commissary, bro. I fill out whatever I want on old boy's store list. I had most of my stuff coming from him. He owed me $50, so I fill out specific stuff that I needed, like summer sausage, pickles, squeezed cheese, all that little stuff, all the stuff I like, bro. I put it on the store list. Mind you, other people might owe me $3, $5, $10. They might bring them in soups. They might bring them in honey buns. They might bring them in many different ways. But the stuff that I really need, I actually put on his store list. So I needed them. And I told him the night that I actually fill out the store list, and I brought it to him, bro. I said, bro, look, bro, I need these stuff. He's like, man, I got you, man. You good, Jamaica, man. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I said, Wisconsin, I'm telling you now, I ain't playing no games about my food. And I just, when you have that gut feeling like something is going to go wrong, I had that feeling, bro, like something was going to go wrong. And he's like, nah, bro, it's good. I'm telling you, bro, it's good, man. Jamaica, I ain't going to play no game with you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I was like, all right, cool. Anyways, bro, Tuesday, like I said, I'm at detail or whatever. I'm banking on this stuff. I'm thinking about what I'm finna whip up when I go back to the dorm. I'm like, okay, store coming today. I'm finna make me a nice, proper meal or something. Sit down and watch the game. Whip me up a Bombay or something. Okay, cool. Listen, bro, time to leave detail. So, boom, boom, I'm coming back from detail. Boom. All on my mind is, I hope this nigga Wisconsin got my food. Because guess what? I'm not going to be in the dorm when the food comes. So he got to hold it for me. And one thing I know about these junkies, bro, if you ain't right there to collect your food or collect when they get it, It's over with, bro. He probably owes somebody else a certain amount of money, and they right there, guess what they gonna do? They gonna get theirs, bro. They don't care what it is. They gonna be like, I need mine. So I wasn't there, and I'm like, man, I hope this man don't play no games with the food and all that. But like I said, I had that gut feeling. Anyways, bro, boom. I go by, hit the block, boom. Come in the dorm, boom. I come in the dorm. His room is like the second room when I come down the stairs, bro, and I walk past that TV room right here, and I walk past that stairs. His room is the first room on the right hand side, bro. Boom. As soon as I come in, I got my little net bag with my little stuff in there. Boom. I go to his room. Boom, 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 boom. Knock on the door. I look in the window. He's like, man, come in. I ain't see no food on the bed, bro. That what I'm talking about. Listen, bro, this just did something to me. It just ticked me off, pissed me off. I damn near blacked out, bro. I went in there. I said, bro, what's up with the food at? He's like, man, Jamaica, man, bro, goddamn. I said, what? I said, bro, where my food at, bro? I said, bro, I told you about this before this even happened. I said, bro, I knew this was finna happen, bro. I don't even know why I did this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna get you some food, bro. Soon as he say, I'm gonna get you some food, bro, I smacked him. Blah! I slapped fire from him, bro. I'm loud as hell in the room. So when I smacked him, I end up looking through the window. When I looked through the window, I could see people like walking, people looking, because they could hear me in there, bro. I'd be like, bro, what's up with my food, man? I said, bro, get up. I said, get up, bro. We gonna shoot a one. He's like, man, I ain't trying to fight. I said, hit him again. Blah! I said, man, get up. I said, get up, bro. Give me a one, bro. I said, give me a one, bro. You still got to give me my food. Give me a one. This one thing about me, bro. I don't like smacking on nobody or beating up on nobody if they're not trying to fight back. None of that. I tell him, I said, bro, get up, bro. I said, get up. I said, man, get up out of that bed. He acted like he was getting up off the bed. He got up, man. He got up off the bed, sat up like that, and went to, man, I wouldn't hit him dead in his face, bro. Bam, bam, bam. Like I told y'all, bro. I was so mad, bro, and so much enraged, bro. This is probably one of the times I was most upset, bro, doing Chain Gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because this just really just ticked me off, bro. I went hitting him. Boom, 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 boom. So now all of this stuff, it could have been heard outside. So I'm thinking now, I'm like, okay, yeah, he blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking like, yeah, he blood. He got people behind him. But, bro, all I care about was mine. What's mine? I ain't really care about nothing else, bro. At the time, it was one other blood dude in the dorm named Tonka or something like that. Little short dude or whatever like that. So my people already knew that he owed me. You know what I'm saying? People always know that. He always in my pocket, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. People already know. So guys in the dorm, when they heard me and see me come back from detail and see me went right there and heard all that smacking and punching in there, they already knew what time it was. So I'm in there, I'm mad. I said, nigga, where my food at? Get my food. So he's like, man, I'm gonna get on the phone, bro. I'm gonna just give you $100, bro, for the $50 in food. I said, bro, you already owe me $450. You know what I'm saying? Your tab is not going over that. I said, bro, F all that. I need the food. I need the specific stuff I ordered, bro. I need all that, and I need it right now. So he's like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, bro, get up. I said, bro, get up, bro. So I seen this dude came to the room, bro. This little regular dude in the dorm. He came, he looked. I said, bro, what you looking at, bro? He came at the window, putting his face like this in the window. What you looking at, bro? He backed about the window. So I guess, people was out there talking because they heard all this stuff going on in there. I said, bro, I need my food, bro. I said, I'm finna go back down to my room. When I go to my room and come back, you better have my food, bro. So when I walk out the room, y'all, I promise y'all, when I walk out this room, I open the room like this. They got these little sliding doors like that. They ain't doors that swing and slide. So when I slide the door back, I go outside. It's like all eyes was on me, bro. Everybody pretty much like this. Man, there go Jamaica. He on the bullshit, bro. He hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm tight, bro. I'm mad. I'm mad as ever, bro. So boom, I come out the door. I see the other blood dude, Tonka. Mind you, these dorms is a straight shot just like this, bro. And they got like columns in the middle. So it's like columns in the middle like this go all the way down. I see him on the other side. I'm on the right side. He on the left side. But he's doing laps. When he walking, he got a tool in his hand, bro. That's the first thing I seen, bro. That flipped me out, bro. So I seen him. He looking at me. I was like, what's up? What's up? What you looking at? He got the tool in his hand, bro. Listen, bro. I psyched all the way out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I psyched all the way out instantly, bro. I had my fire on me, bro. I had some fiberglass thing just like this. I bring it everywhere with me. I'm on the walk with it. I'm in the gym with it. I could go through all metal detectors with it, bro. it don't go off. That's why I like it. Boom. So he's like, man, ain't nobody looking at you, bro. But he got the tool in his hand. Mind you, I'm just in the room slapping the shit out of his blood brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? Punching him all in his face and shit about my money that he owed me. And he didn't get to me. And I come out the room and this dude holding the tool in his hand. Bro, listen, bro. I whipped out ASAP, bro. Listen, I ran down on him. I went down like this. I ran down on him. I was like, man, what's up? All I could hear was this dude Kool-Aid, man. Like, Jamaica, man, don't bust him. Don't bust him, Jamaica. And here come my roommate. My roommate came over there and held me. He's like, man, little bro, chill, little bro. Listen, bro, this dude is so scared. The little dude, Tonka, the other blood dude. Bro, when I ran down on him, bro, I could literally see this man, like, everything just leaving his body, bro. He pretty much just froze up, bro. All I seen was the nigga Kool-Aid, like, man, don't bust him. My roommate came over there. He held me. He like, little bro, you tripping, little bro. He's like, man, you got too much to lose, bro. Don't let these niggas let you crash out. So I'm like, man, I need my shit. So the little nigga Tonka now, he's like, bro, I ain't pull a tool out on you. Because I'm like, man, this nigga pull a tool out. I'm telling my bunkmate. I'm like, hey, this nigga pull a tool out, bro. Kool-Aid, he pull a tool out. He's telling Kool-Aid and them, he's like, bro, I ain't pull a tool out on Jamaica, bro. He said, I pull it out on for Wisconsin, bro, because he always getting himself in debt. Well, he's saying the reason why he had the tool is because his blood brother Wisconsin is always getting himself in debt and always in problems with people, bro. So he's like, bro, he put me in problem too when he in problem with somebody else. At that time, bro, I didn't want to hear nothing. Why you got a tool in your hand, bro? You know I'm in the room giving your blood brother that business. You got a tool in your hand. It's only one reason, bro. It's only one reason. But like I said, bro, it's like this man life done left his body when I ran down on him, bro. My bunkmate held me. He's like, bro, you got too much going on. You about to lose, bro. Chill, bro. I'm mad as ever, bro. Nigga, get me my goddamn food. I told that nigga, bro, listen, bro. He went over there to my partner over there from Savannah. Bubba always have a whole bunch of food, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bubba called him over there, gave him a whole bunch of food. Like, boy, go pay Jamaica, bro. Go pay that man his money. Them folks in the dorm looking like they ain't never, man, they don't see me got the hitting and all that type, but they never really see me that mad where I up the fire and about to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely about to put the work in, bro. Little buddy was just, you know what I'm saying? He was scared to death, bro. And thank God for that dude Kool-Aid who held on to me, bro, because I probably would have still been doing some time in chain gang if I hadn't flipped the clip on this dude for playing with me. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't him. It was his own blood brother. And just to show you how they be putting each other in different, in messed up positions, bro. He in the room the whole time, bro, curled up on the bed like a little B-word, bro. So anyways, I go in the room, bro. My bunkmate put me in the room. He's like, man, little brother, chill, bro. Little brother, chill. At the time now, I got a Jamaican partner. He upstairs. He in B4. He's blood. You know what I'm saying? So now my bunkmate came in there. He's like, bro, you know, these blood niggas gonna goddamn want some smoke about that shit. I said, bro, I don't care. I don't care nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the little dude Tonka now, he knew my Jamaican partner upstairs. He knew blood. He knew my Jamaican. He went up there pleading his case to bro. He's like, man, bro, man, Jamaica down there bust me, bro. So bro was like, when bro was telling me, bro was laughing. He's like, yo, y'all man, I don't know where to him, man, about the man afraid of you like puss. I said, what? He said, yo, the man afraid of you. The man said, you run down one more for busting. So he was telling bro, like, he was taking out a tool for bro. He was about to go in the room and push up on his blood brother about, you know what I'm saying, putting him in a position too. So bro came downstairs. My Jamaican partner came downstairs. He came to the room, hollered at me. He's like, bro, whoop, whoop, whoop. I was like, bro, he good. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, the little nigga scared. He telling me, he's like, man, the little nigga scared. He terrified. I was like, I'm good, bro. So guess what? While I'm in the room talking to my Jamaican partner, the little dude come to the door. He come in. He's like, man, Jamaica, man, I don't want no smoke with you, bro. I don't want you to feel like this, that, and the third. Mind you, the little dude is cool. You know what I'm saying? He don't be on no BS or nothing like that, bro. Even though he do be acting like he tough, but he don't be on no BS. He just be hollering at the females, doing all this little goofy stuff, but he don't be playing no hardball game or nothing like that. So I was like, look, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Anytime you see me in action, bro, don't come around with no tool, bro. I said, bro, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I'm in there handling my business with your blood brother about my money, bro. And you outside with a tool. As soon as I come outside, I said, put yourself in my shoes. What would you do? He's like, bro, you right. He's like, bro, man, y'all probably don't understand, man. I ran down on this man so fast, bro. I ran down on him so fast. He spooked. Even when he was in the room talking to me with my Jamaican homeboy, he's shaking like a leaf on a tree, bro. Like a stripper on a pole. He's shaking. So bro was telling him, bro, it's like, man, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? My partner was like, yard man was like, yo, you're good, bro. Just go on easy. Whoop, 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 whoop. So anyways, bro left and he left to go out. My other little partner came in there. He's like, bro, you know, you folk gonna want some smoke? You know what I'm saying? I know. He's like, bro, I know you got your partner upstairs. He gonna make sure everything good. I said, listen, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I don't care about none of that. I'm defending my paper. I'm defending my money. Anybody wants some smoke behind me defending my money, they could definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. So he's like, bro, I already know, bro. I'm just telling you. I said, bro, I already know what's going on. I then snapped on him. I said, I don't need nobody telling me nothing, lecturing me about nothing, bro. I know what to look for. I know what the repercussions going to be behind certain things. Guess what? I told him, I said, bro, when I hit this walk, I'm going to have this thing on me just like I had it on me today. I said, I never leave it. I said, tell them to pull up on me on the walk or pull up on me in the gym. They know where I be at, bro. They got to keep up with me. Anyways, bro, boom. Next morning now, that night went by smooth. Mom, I tell you, so it's some bloods upstairs, some over the other side and all that. Boom. Next day now, I go to the gym. Mind you, this thing that's spread it all over the compound. A lot of people know, but a lot of dudes know me too. And they know I ain't no game. They know I'm going to handle my business. They know I'm going to shake something if it's necessary. They'll know when they pull up on me, it ain't no game. If you coming at me, you got to come good. You got to come with, yeah, you better come good, bro. Got to come good. So I go to the gym. And it's one dude named, I think he was from New York. He from Harlem. They call him Harlem, bro. Harlem, he was blood. I had an incident with Harlem before in the gym, so we already had some slick type of tension going on, bro. So Harlem came to the gym. It's a whole bunch of bloods came to the gym. When they came to the gym, the first person they looking at is me. I know they looking at me, bro. I know they looking at me. So I'm in the gym. I'm in my little shorts. I think I was refereeing a basketball game, as a matter of fact. I was a referee at some point in time, bro, while I was locked up working in the gym. So I see them looking at me, mugging and shit like that. Boom. So anyways, bro, finish the game or whatever. Bro, I'm refereeing the game. I got the strap on me. Got it on me while I'm reffing the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, traveling. Yeah, got it on me. So anyways, bro, after that, the dude with Harlem, you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, Jamaica, let me holler at you, bro. Boom. I go over there. I like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? When I said what's up to him, where I'm standing at, my back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? It's only him over there, though, but my back against the wall. That's just how I am, bro. I'm always looking at everything. I got to see everything in front of me. Boom. So he's like, man, what going on with the homie, whatever. I went to telling him or whatever like that. He's like, damn, bro. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The homie feels some type of way. You goddamn drew down on him like that. I said, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I said, put yourself in my shoes. He's like, I already know, bro. So he was like, bro, I already holler at Max. You know what I'm saying? You're Jamaican, bro. You know what I'm saying? But him, he at the time, Harlem, he was scary at the time, too. He was scary, too. He definitely didn't want no type of smoke. None at all. Cause he telling me, yeah, bro, you know, you peoples, bro. Cause you know, you and the yard man, he shining. You know, he blood, he East Coast, and you know, you his bro. So you know, we can't really have no man. Sit your ass down somewhere, bro. I don't care about none of that. I don't care if my Jamaican partner wasn't blood. I don't care if he was upstairs or not, nigga. I'm handling my business. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, anybody know me in Changan, bro, I'm always going to handle my business if I'm around Jamaicans or I'm not around Jamaicans, bro. I'm always going to handle me. So I told home right there, bro. I said, listen, bro, this just me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said, no disrespect, bro. I know that's your homie and that's my Jamaican partner and all that. But, bro, y'all don't use that as no excuse. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, bro, but you know, you good, bro. But I know this dude, bro. I had a little incident with him before. I'm actually going to do a story about it. I had an incident with him before, and I had to check him. So he already know that I was no BS. He one of the same ones that went to complaining to my Jamaican partner about me. You know what I'm saying? And my Jamaican partner come to me like, yard man, y'all forgot easy upon the man them and them say y'all move devil. You know what I'm saying? I like, bro, listen, man, I just ain't got no time for no BS. They be trying to try folks and play with folks with the little BS games, and when you apply that pressure right back to them, they don't know how to take it, bro. They just expect for you to go for some things because they're gang affiliated. They be like, and because they have 50, 60 people behind them. No, you ain't got 50, 60 people right here with you at the present moment. Nah, I could demolish you. You know what I'm saying? I could put you in the dirt and go about my business. You know what I'm saying? Go do some time in the hole or do some time on the tier. I'm glad I didn't do that though. But at that time, bro, sometimes you get so ignorant and get so upset, bro. After that day, bro, I tried not to get like that, bro, because I literally blacked out on Holmes, bro. But like I said, after that day, bro, after even having a conversation with a dude Harlem, bro, every day I'm on the walk, everywhere, and they know I move. They know I'm real militant too, bro. Anywhere I go, bro, they have these gates. Like when you come out the gym, they'll usually put you in a little cage. It might be 50 people in the cage, bro. Every time I go in the cage, it's what I do. I'm in the corner like this. You know what I'm saying? I might have the strap out, bro. No joke. I might have the strap out, have it up in my hand like this, under my coat or something, bro, up in my sweater, in my hand, bro, just like that. Or sometimes I might have my hand folded just like that, bro. If it's a whole bunch of them in there, bro, and I know I just had smoke with these folks, I have the tool out in my hand. They can't really see it, but they know my back is against the wall, and they know I'm on there. They know I'm ready. They know. So after days, weeks after I kept my eyes on all of them, bro, the little dude in the dorm, Tunker, he came and hollered at me. I told him, I said, bro, we ain't got no type of problems, bro. Feel me? We ain't got no type of problems. The next day after that, bro, the dude Wisconsin, guess what he did? He pulled up on me, bro, with the rest of my bread. Pulled up on me with the rest of my bread, bro, all cash in hand. You feel me? He pulled up on me. He's like, man, bro. These folk out there talking about violating me, bro. I said, violate. I said, bro, I don't care about that, bro. I said, I'm not blood, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about y'all business. I'm not blood, bro. So he's like, man, Jamaica, man, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm looking at him how he talking. He really scared of his own little homies or taking his little violation. I'm like, looking at him like, why you became a gang member? You don't even fit the description of a gang member, bro. At all. You scary as ever, bro. I told that man to get up and shoot me in one. He didn't even want to shoot me in one, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just got tired of smacking him around and punching him around in that room, bro. But yeah, that's the story for today, man. That's one of the times I almost put that fire on somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? But plenty more stories to come, though. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, man, for running me up to 10K subs, man. Let's keep this thing going, keep the views going, keep the subs going. A lot of peace, a lot of love, a lot of respect, y'all. I'm out.